I know from my own personal experience, kind of an isolation factor tends to be big. What I found is, in my only metaphor would be feeling like a man on the moon. Here, though, being here. When I got out of the military, it was very difficult dealing with what I knew as life, everyday life. And to come back to the civilian sector is not anything like military life. From things like shops not being open till 9 or 9:30 when you need to get something, or as serious as you would call is choosing a doctor. When my son and I got out of the military, I didn't know where to get him a doctor at. I had no idea because for the last 13 years, my doctor was given to me. It was go to the TMC, or when my son had to go to the doctors, it was go to the family clinic on base. So you knew where you were going. So I think the big picture of readjusting just from military life to civilian life is just that everything seems to be given to you or kind of handed to you or force-fed, depending on how you're looking at it, while you're in the military. And then when you get out, now it's kind of on you to be able to do the things on your own, and you have to know the resources of which way to go to do that. So that isolation factor of I'm kind of by myself here, I don't know which way to turn, I don't know who to talk to, becomes a problem. As well as the get it factor or the lingo, I think tends to be a problem. I can tell you from going to school now, college now, and I sit in a class full of, and I'm a little older than them, but you sit in a class with 18, 19, 20-year-old kids that never served, never did anything. Thankfully, there's more veterans going to school now, so I've made a couple friends now that they understand. You can tell when you talk to a veteran that they know what you're talking about when they see it. I've met a couple guys where it's just in passing, but you see a hat, or you see a button, or you see a bag, something along those lines, and you stop and you bum a smoke off of them, or you do whatever you have to do, and then you guys get to chit-chatting and go from there. So one of the issues I think is dealing with not being around the same group of people that you went off to war with, or that you went to training with, or you went wherever you went with, because you guys have all endured the same hardships. So when it's not hard, it's cool because you guys are all right together. But now that maybe I'm not enduring any hardships, I don't have anyone to share that with because no one else really thinks the same way that I do or feels the same way that I might feel about some things. So I think that's the biggest thing, would be that just kind of isolation and feeling by yourself and not understanding, what's going on.